Let's face it, life isn't easy. If you're stuck in a bad relationship, betrayed or afraid of tomorrow, financially insecure, or desperate for a breakthrough, you've come to the right place. Dr. Carmen Harra is a renowned psychologist, intuitive, relationship expert, and best-selling author, and she's here to give you the miracle guidance you need. Her new call-in show, Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life, offers profound wisdom, practical advice, daily exercises, and empowering predictions, all for you. Dr. Harra's show aims to eliminate everyday problems, big and small, with topics like healing your relationships, reclaiming your power, achieving better health, dealing with loss, and so much more. Regain the joy, stability, and fulfillment you deserve to feel. Tune in to Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life with host Dr. Carmen Harra, live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and find the answers you've been looking for.
2022. What a powerful vibration this is. It happens once in 100 years, probably once 1,000 years will take for us to experience something similar. What does it mean? Every number has a specific energy, a certain vibration. And 22, according to the ancient teaching of numerology, is a master number, has a powerful, very powerful vibration. Is an indication that on a day like this, everything becomes possible. There's something magic about the spiritual power of 22, especially when we see twice 22. So why is this so important? Because we can create magic on a day like this. Number 2, I'm going to go back to number 2. Number 2 means harmony. Somebody who's a number 2 is somebody who's searching for balance, for stability. Number 2 are mediators, somebody who tries to avoid conflict. But 22 is reinforcing the power of 2. And when we have such a repetition of these numbers, and twice the master number 22 is a sign of something that's about to happen. And usually on a day like this, we can put a wish in the universe and our wish will become reality. And it means, in fact, peace and harmony. The joy and power that comes from this number is beyond our imagination. It's something to remember. So we all should gather, together this energy and embrace it, because as you can see, there's war in the world about to happen. So if we collectively use the energy of this day, we can stop something from happening. But this comes true in everything that has to do with our life. In relationships, if somebody's a number 2, it means that you can have a twin flame, that you need to believe in yourself, that you need to pursue your destiny. Actually, this is the day to pursue your destiny. This is the day to make things, to fulfill things into your life. Because 22 is also strongly linked to joy, to love. And 22, for instance, in a relationship, it means that you will create that balance and stability, and you will bring the right person into your life. Also, 22 has a specific dynamism and an amazing symbolism. It symbolizes duality, it symbolizes balance, it symbolizes a strong emotion, it symbolizes intuition. So people listening to my show, everybody listening, I'm Carmen Harra, and I want to let you know that today is the day to ask the universe, and you will receive. So whatever you put in the universe as your wish will translate into your reality, because of the vibration energy that supports your intention. And my show today was actually supposed to discuss more the concept of karma and how to shed all karma and how to become free. And for that reason, let's talk about what is what karma we holding on, what's going on in this world, what is going on with all of us right now, on a brink of almost like the Third World War, something we haven't seen in so many years. So it's important, you know what I mean, to heal. It's important to make peace. It's important to close doors, because what we see right now is just a karmic repetition of something that humanity has experienced twice, and what we've experienced once tend to repeat over and over and over. So how can we stop these karmic patterns from repeating? And that's my theme of the show. You want to call in if you have something to ask me, if there's something to discuss about the significance of the day that we are all experiencing, or if you want to ask me about your personal problem, feel free to call in 202-570-7057. I know I already have some people on that I'll be so thrilled to take their calls. But, I start with this introduction because I think it's so significant for us to understand that long before we are born, we begin to create relationship and karmic ties to our mother who gave birth to us, to our father, because we are his product. So we share something that is called family karma. We share karma with ourselves, but we also share karma with the people in our family, the family members, and later on with our partner, with the rest of the people in our life. And what does it all mean? The truth is that we are so interconnected. That also comes true to global karma. I mean, we not only connected to the family, but we connected to the community, to the world, to the universe. We connected at a larger scale to the collective mind of the planet. So if we want our future to be brighter, for ourselves and for each other, we must, look into our individual karma, into something that we share, and we can start right away. So, and I will give you some indication about the 5 actions to clear this karma, this pattern of behavior, this memory that exists within ourselves that attempts to create repetition of specific actions and situations. Because something that we might not know is that karma is not as simple as the Newtonian law of cause and effect, what goes around comes around. Is how you treat others, is how they will treat you. The Sanskrit word of karma means the force of thoughts and deeds. So whatever we're creating today with our thoughts, with our deeds, creates an imprint. Because this is the number law of the universe, the number law of spirituality. And it ensures that for every action, there is an equal reaction. That whatever action I do, you do, your family does, the community does, Russia does, Ukrainian do. I mean, whatever's happening politically in the world, this energy manifests as beliefs, emotion, actions. And the energy becomes woven into our personal energy field and into our consciousness. And it gets attached to what? To our soul, to our cells, and remains there. Life after life after life, because energy never dies, and we are made of energy. And everything in order to be healed needs to get resolved. And action creates memory. And karma, the word in itself, means the memory of your soul, the imprint that exists at every level of your being. And you go through life creating this karma, trying to resolve it, creating it again, resolving it again. And then until your body is ready to expire and until your soul is ready to go to a higher realm, you continue to create action. That's why my first book many, many years ago was called Everyday Karma. The hope is that when you feel free, your karma will be healed and will be rectified. Many of us are not even aware of our karmic nature of action. And this happens because we're not aware our soul returns over and over in the flesh. But what has remained unchecked on the karmic to-do list is to pick up again what was left behind. So we start again and we go over and over. That's why resolving those things is essential, that we don't have to experience them over and over. Now, all of us, I think we do have some unresolved karma, because that's why we are here. Karma that we share with group of people, share with our family, share with the community. Families have karma that they follow from life to life. For instance, a family that has karmic issues of abandonment, those issues were carried over from generation to generation. But fortunately, in every new lifetime, you have an opportunity to solve it, to draw upon karmic experiences of the past and generate new action, like you call it, new good karma through the force of love. Are you personally responsible for what your ancestors did? That's a good question. Are you responsible for what people did to you that you don't even know, that come from a distant past, even before you were born? Not necessarily, but it very much might be that long time in other existence you were involved in some things, that you need to go through in this lifetime. Now remember that our souls have taken on many forms before, and we carry over and over those unresolved issues from previous experiences. Now, we don't have to know the origin of karma from past life, but it is helpful to know that where and how the issues first started in your life is the explanation of many of the things that you experience. Now, often the work of resolving karma begins with identifying your own psychological issue and observing how they play out into your life. I mean, many of you are calling me saying, I've been divorced 3 times. I went through this experience over and over again. So it is especially difficult with old issues that go over and over to identify them. So that's why mastering something like this is not easy, but it absolutely must be done, because karmic issues can manifest in different types of relationship and in different forms. If you are abandoned by your father, you might end up abandoning your partner, though you might always say, I'm not going to be my father. He was terrible. I don't want to be like him. But there is a side of you that does exactly what he did. So you must resolve something that you carry within you, because otherwise that particular experience will manifest into your life, even if you don't want it to happen. All these karmic issues will play out into your life somehow, in some ways. And they might have effect that lasts for many lives, So that's why those issues that we refuse to address, unfortunately, stay there. It's exactly like a virus in your system, or something in your system that you can never heal, that will always stay there, that, comes whenever you don't expect and will cause you trouble. Because as I said, karma is carried over. The better you understand it, and how it clings to you, you have a chance, to create that mindset and tap into your memories, into your own personality, and find its true nature in the energies, because we are all energy, we all are soul, we all are energy being, we all have consciousness, and consciousness can be transformed, but like all forms of energy, it can never be destroyed. That's why we said, energy converts. Our individual consciousness is connected to all consciousness in the universe. The consciousness of people who lived long ago, is connected to the soul that are born now, and to the consciousness of the spirit, to the consciousness of God. That's why we say God is within us. It is the soul that bears the imprint of action that is called karma. The soul transmigrates, moving from an old body into the spirit world, into a new body. But the cycle repeats again and again until all those situation, action, thoughts, ideas, thoughts are all resolved. So when we are in the form of soul existing in the realm of spirit, unattached from bodies, we choose to take human form to experience life on this planet. And we do it in order to learn lessons. That's why we said this is the school. Our consciousness directs the formation, of the body in the womb, including the DNA, its brain, and we infuse it with our consciousness when the baby's body is ready to receive it. All our memories of past life become buried in the subconscious mind, packed away in a suitcase, so to speak. But the conscious mind developed and learned as a result of our adventure on earth, but it doesn't exactly access the information in the subconscious mind. So it is unaware of the subconscious connected with all consciousness. But as we mature, we might become consciously aware of everything. And you know what I mean? Many things might remain still in the subconscious mind. So digging deeper over there is very, very helpful. But when we die, the division between our consciousness and unconscious disappear. So we reclaim all our memories, including past lives. We do like a life review. We used to say when somebody dies, they see a movie of their life in front of them before you leave this earth. Everything that has happened, all that you have done, everything, passes in front of your eyes, like that imprint of your soul. It's just so fascinating because this karma concept is an emotional baggage that lasts through life after life. But on the other side, you can unpack your karmic suitcase. You go and check what you need and you might not need. And however, you won't feel any heavy, healthy emotion like shame, fear, anger as you examine what you did. But on earth, you experience pain, abandonment, jealousy, low self-esteem, abuse, and so on. So here you experience all of that. But on the other realm, you don't have those feelings. They don't exist anymore. Emotions like this don't exist at another higher level of existence. Anyhow, your karma will leak into your life as thoughts, behavior, emotion, experiences that you attract and manifest. So that's why manifestation, law of manifestation will not actually happen, will not actually work if there is not clear understanding of the number one law, which is the law of karma. So I can go on and speak with you forever about this idea because it's something that I wrote books on, and I've been fascinated for more than 30 years. And I like to teach this concept because it's so significant. But listen, I have Koi from New York, I have Mina from California, and some other people here. There's somebody I don't understand exactly the name, but I want you guys to know that I'm here to serve you and I'm here to answer your questions, whatever questions you might have. If you have questions about 222, whatever impact it has into your life, feel free to call 202-570-7057. But I'd love to take Koi's phone call because she's somebody I really love to chat with her. Hi, my love. How are you, my dear? And thank you so much for calling me.
Good evening, Carmen. And how are you?
I mean, it's so good to talk to you. Tell me what's going on.
Always.
I need to.
Yes. First I want to say to you that my brother was let out of the hospital on Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I worked with his doctors and case managers and nurses and a whole lot of people, and we're all working to help him.
This is so beautiful. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So excited.
Yes, I wanted to let you know that. So that's the one thing I wanted to let you know.
This is the best news. The best news you could have. Yeah, that's fabulous news. That's what I wanted to hear. That's what I was praying for. And today is
And
the day when you
work.
put your wish in the universe. And let's put the wish together for your brother, for him to get in perfect balance and stability. This is the day of balance. This is the day of harmony. This is the day
Hmm.
to use the frequency that the universe is giving us to raise the vibration of the mind, and to make things impossible possible. Let's give your
Yes.
brother all the energy of this specific moment to elevate his spirit, to raise his consciousness, and to make him perfect. So
Yes.
give me more good news.
Okay. So the good news is I love the subject of the karma that
Uh-huh.
you were
Yeah.
talking about. I was
Right.
sitting here all like if you were standing on stage and I was in the audience, I would have been the one leaning forward. so so I don't
I'm
have a
very
specific
passionate
question.
about this because this is one of
Yes.
the topic my first book many years ago, 20 something years ago, was on this concept, and I studied it and I
Oh.
tried to understand the significance. My first book was Everyday Karma, and I really
Uh-huh.
have to tell you, I had a lot of satisfaction from that book that was in New York Times, and I had there were
Oh.
different times people used to read books. 20 something years
Mhm.
ago, people are not reading books anymore. But
I
for
read a
me,
lot.
this is a fantastic topic that everybody should learn about.
Yes. So my question is, I would like to know what does spirit, what does universe want me to know on this most auspicious date?
The universe wants to elevate your potential. That's how I feel. The universe
Hmm.
wants you to know that there is about something extraordinary is about to happen to you. It's almost like you're about to be rewarded. Um, it, Rewarded when it comes to your at the soul level, because you're such a good person. You care about your brother. You care about the world. You want to do something good. Your soul needs recognition. So think about in whichever way you can elevate your perception, your spirit. So this is what the universe is opening something at every level of your being. Do you feel this way?
Yes.
Take a deep breath and
Thank
feel like
you.
something extraordinary is opening on the top of your head, and all of a sudden, your world around you is bigger than it has ever been, and you can fly. You have wings. See yourself like this. Like, okay, you fly to the moon, you fly. Fly me to the moon and let me be
Yes.
among the stars. So yeah, see that amazing opportunity in which you're not trapped, at any level. You go as high as you can, and you see the world in multiple colors, and you see your extraordinary potential. You expand your capacity. You expand what you want to achieve, and that's what this day is all about, is eye-opening, uh, booming with energy for you, and making things you always wanted to achieve, make them possible. And I actually feel like something extraordinary is going to happen. So if you put your wish right now, you don't have to tell
Mm.
me what it is, but put it in your mind and direct it, in the universe, shoot your wish in the sky, and you will be amazed to see your wish becoming reality right away.
Now, Carmen, when you were
Yes.
just singing to me, thank you so much. I feel like I was sitting on stage. You picked me out of the crowd and you put me up on stage, and I sat down. And,
I
and
love you.
'cause you have a beautiful voice. Now, when
Thank you.
you were saying fly, 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 you know what word kept coming into my spirit a
Tell me.
lot lately? Soar.
Wow. Right.
Oh, I'm getting chills.
Right. Exactly. Isn't this magic? Don't you think this is magic?
Yes, yes.
Because the energy is the energy, the frequency of the moment is so high. I wish everybody listening and everybody on this planet will feel this vibration, how powerful, how intense, how extraordinary it is. It's lifting the mind. It's opening
Yes,
doors, big doors. And that's
yes.
why I want people to put right now, say your prayer, say your wish, and send it out there. The divine world takes it and makes it happen right away.
Now, what about my personal karma?
Well, when we talk of personal karma, you have to think of and go to your luggage. It's like a luggage. In a
Oh my goodness.
metaphoric speaking, we all carry that
Yes,
luggage, and we
yes.
carry it, and sometimes becomes heavy. And open it and look in it and said, okay, what's inside this luggage? What have I carry with me? Is there anything unresolved? What have I done 10 years ago, 2 days ago? What it
Mm-hmm.
is that I've never resolved, what it is that I need to get rid of, what do I feel heavy? What's the burden? Because it's gonna feel like a burden. Is
Well,
it
I'm
is
walking
it
around.
the things that I couldn't
Uh-huh.
achieve? Is it a relationship that I could never fulfill? Is it a fight with somebody? What is exactly that I carry with me within that luggage? And that luggage is kept in your subconscious mind. And my
That's
advice to
true.
you, yeah, go open it. Don't be afraid. Look exactly for what it is. Face it. Face it what is there. And say, okay, this stuff I don't need. It's like a computer when you delete information and then the computer works better and faster. It's exactly like you
Mm-hmm.
declutter a room because it's full of nonsense and clutter and you don't need. So that's exactly happening with this karma thing. It's all
I've been
the
walking around
burden, the
like a.
heaviness, the nonsense that you
That's
got
true.
glued to, is glued to your soul, is glued to your cells, is glued to you. And say, okay,
True.
all of this stuff that I thought I important, they're actually not. And I don't need them anymore. So what do? I unpack, I throw them. There's this, imagine, visualize, I throw them in the garbage. Exactly. And boy, I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to feel so good right after this.
Well, I'm going to make sure it's not the recycling bin that I throw it in. and
That's
and
so funny.
and I've been walking around like a bag lady. So I love bags. So I want one special bag with all my fineries in it, and let the other,
Right.
plastic bags go.
Good.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
so I gave you homework, and
Yes,
this
you
evening
did.
you don't go to sleep until you make a huge list. You eliminate everything and put your wish in the universe a number of times and said that's it. Believe
Mhm.
it. Surrounded it
Mhm.
by light, even light a candle if you want. That's symbolic.
All
See
right.
all the light coming to you. Send it towards your brother and all the people you love. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
you are blessed, my love, and I am grateful that you called me
Thank
on the
you
show.
so much, and so are you blessed. I enjoy speaking to you.
Okay, my angel. Thank you for
All
calling
right.
me. I enjoy
Thank
speaking to
you.
you too. And send my love to your
Me.
brother. And I'm going to go to Mina in California. Hi, Mina.
Hi, how are you, Carmen?
Hi, beautiful Mina. So, what's your wish for today? A day of magic.
Well, I called you. I called you last year, and I had a quick chat with you on this type of session, and
Right.
you said that I would call back, which is interesting. But
So
I
you
I know you
are. You
told
are
me.
calling back.
I know.
Thank
It
you
was
for that.
interesting. You had told me several things. I had a tragic tragedy in my life last year. My fiance had passed away. I don't know if you remember.
Oh,
And you had said that there was some things that were going to happen I was going to meet someone and maybe move. And so I just kind of wanted to see, I guess I'm ready. I know I did a lot of healing throughout the year. So
Right.
I really had a hard time accepting all that information that you were giving me at the time. But now that time has passed by, I'm just ready for my next step in my life with
I see your
everything.
fiance. He's
Yeah.
by the ocean with a lot of flowers in his hand. He has roses,
Mm-hmm.
and he tells you how much he loves you. He said
Mm-hmm.
he's very happy. He looks very good. He said he's just on the other side of the world. He said, I'm not dad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here. I'm
Mm-hmm.
watching you. I'm visiting you. Have you had dreams of him lately?
Um, I don't remember, but
Yeah.
no.
And now you're telling
Yeah.
me the truth because he's
Mm-hmm.
coming in dreams. But
Mm-hmm.
dreams, we don't remember if we open the eyes. Tell your
Right.
mind not to open the eyes when you wake up. Stay with the eyes closed, and you will
Mm-hmm.
be amazed how dreams are going to start very vivid in front of your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And you will start remembering the dreams that you had with him, and one in which you went to Paris together. So that's what he's telling me. You had different dreams, and one has something to do with the water, the ocean, because he's showing me a big ocean. It's
Mm-hmm.
also symbolic, the ocean of love, but he has a lot of roses in his hand. He talks about
Mm-hmm.
a celebration or something. I don't know if you guys would have had any celebration or anybody has a birthday. Anyone has a birthday coming?
No, we were supposed to get married this month, last
Oh, so
year.
that's the celebration he's talking
Yeah.
about.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Yeah.
celebration, and those are all the flowers that he's bringing to you. And he's
Mm-hmm.
like so beautiful. He has a white shirt, and he said, this is the way it was accepted. Acceptance will help you heal, and he will help you heal. And he says, but there is a new chapter for you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to embrace that new chapter. He said, you will make him so happy knowing that you are willing to embrace that chapter. So he said, the chapter that's coming,
Mm-hmm.
it's a very good one. So in other words, he's sending you somebody in your life that
Mm-hmm.
will help you uh, finish what he left behind and was never finished. In other words, he's making me feel that you will get married to this other person who's coming into your life. And it's
Okay.
almost like something so interesting is happening. He makes me feel like his soul is coming in him. It's just such a,
Mm-hmm.
it's like he enters the soul of the person you're gonna marry. I've never heard anything so amazing.
Yeah.
So he shows me a wedding. I see a wedding in front of my eyes, and the
Mm-hmm.
man you're gonna get married, you always will have a feeling that has the same soul like him, even if you might have a
Okay.
different body, but the soul is there. It's something it's
Okay.
hard to define. How
Okay.
I don't find words to describe exactly the emotions that I have when I
Yeah.
say this.
Um, so, because I am someone, it's very interesting. I actually did come across somebody that um, is interested in me, but I'm not
Right,
sure of the person. And he had the same situation where his wife died. So
right.
it's
This is
weird.
the person for you. So the
The
message is
per,
this person is sent to you. Is somebody who resonates in as a union of a soul who went through the same life experience, and you
oh,
guys
okay.
are meant to be together. And the reason of your call today is because I want you to open up. The message from the other
Mm-hmm.
side is, please embrace this. Don't be afraid. Don't be skeptic. Like we all tend to be have skepticism when we don't know something very clearly. Just
Uh-huh.
be a little
Okay.
bit more a believer that there's something here. There's a reason into this. And I find it very fascinating that you call on a day like this, a day with such a high energy for
Uh-huh.
twin flame. 2 2 is the twin flame, the soulmates, that is 222, 222. And 22 is symbolizing people that are meant to be together, has to do with the union of a soul. And it's fabulous in relationships. So there's no accident you call me today and not a week ago or 3 weeks from now. You understand?
Yeah.
You probably picked up the phone without even thinking, but look what happened, you know? So you just happened. Yeah.
It's kind of weird. He's been giving me mixed messages, but I just don't know. So that's why
don't forget, you've been hurt and he's been hurt. So you both of you come into this like two wounded warriors, two wounded souls.
Yeah.
You wounded souls, you know, and you came in each other's life to to heal each other. You know, I wrote a book called Committed Finding Love Through the 7 Archetype. And one of the archetype, actually I recommend you my book, not because I want to make publicity to my book, but because I feel that this book will make you understand what you're going through, and that you have a specific archetype that matches this man's archetype. So you actually perfect for each other, but you have to give each other that chance. And you might not see it clearly yet, but again, I am convinced that you will call again with way more clarity and better understanding of what's happening here.
Do you see me moving anywhere?
Yeah, you will move. You will move.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know about when, maybe? Or because I'm very hesitant. It's been 4 or 5 months I've been hesitant to move, and I don't know if he's just holding me back because he's moving.
You will move where he moves, so you guys will move, and the universe will support your move. And put a prayer in the universe today for you to have the clarity about him and clarity about your move, so that you will get an answer in the next 1 week, 2 weeks, and you will know exactly that this move is not an accident, is good to be done, and in which way it should be done. You understand what I mean?
Yeah. I understand. Okay. Perfect.
Thank you so much for calling
so
me, my love.
Carmen, thank you.
I love you, my sweetheart. Invite me to your wedding. I'll come.
I don't know if I'll have one.
Oh, for sure you'll have one. Oh, absolutely you'll have one. I promise you, on a day like this. Absolutely. Yeah. And it's going to be a very happy one.
I hope so. Thank you.
And you will have your angels there by your side, you know, your angel who wants this to happen.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right,
you very much.
Mina. I love you, sweetie. I'm going to take a break, guys, and then I'll go back and take your calls. I'm going to go to Barbara.
The best of the holistic, spiritual, and conscious world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
OMTimes magazine is one of the leading online content providers of positivity, wellness, and personal empowerment. A philanthropic organisation, their net proceeds are funneled to support worldwide charity initiatives via Humanity Healing International. Through their commitment to creating community and providing conscious content, they aspire to uplift humanity on a global scale. Connect at omtimes.com. OMTimes, creating a more conscious lifestyle.
My name is Victor Furman. Some call me The Voice. I've always been fascinated with human nature, spirituality, science, and the crossroads at which they meet. Join me Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on OMTimes Radio, and we'll explore these topics and so much more on Destination Unlimited.
COVID-19, brought to you by CDC and the Ad Council.
If you're feeling increasingly lonely right now, you're not alone. It's totally normal. Even though we may not be able to get together in person, connecting virtually with friends and family still gives you a chance to interact with people and may help raise your spirits. Join a virtual book club, set up group text chats, or online video coffee breaks with coworkers.
Find more self-care and coping tips at coping-19.org.
And I'm back. So excited to speak with you on a day. I'm so excited. My show actually happened on February 22nd, 2022. This magical energy of this day, it just so intense. The frequency of these numbers of power and healing and making wish come true, and also number that have a lot to do with relationship and empowerment and even intuition. So I'm going to go and continue to take your calls, and I'm going to go to my dear Barbara. Hi, Barbara. How are you, my love?
Hello, Carmen. Thank you for taking my call.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
My birthday was February 20th. It was on Sunday.
Oh, my
And
God.
yeah, so I'm 2/20 in 2022.
Wow. And
So
yeah. So
go ahead.
let me make a calculation. So you on February 20th started a new life cycle. So a new life cycle is like the beginning of the next 12 years into your life. So whatever you do from February 20th to February 20th, 2023 will create an enormous difference, will impact your life for the next 12 years. So I want you to know that. So you're in that magic year that happens once in 12 years. So pay attention to everything, because we used to say when you are at the beginning of a life cycle, the sky is opening, you know. So I want you to know this and take advantage of every minute of the magical year you're going through.
Okay.
And you have this power of healing, power of creating peace and harmony and stability. On top of everything, the universe is in the year 6, which is a balance year. So a lot of good is happening. Do you plan to invest in something? I don't know. This comes in my mind. Are you planning to buy something or?
Well, not buy something. I was thinking about doing my own business.
That's a great decision. The perfect timing to do your business. This is the
Yeah.
perfect time to do your business. Yeah.
Yeah, to work with dogs and horses. Energy
Oh, I
work.
love that. Oh my God, I love that. Love that.
Mhm. Mhm. Now, do I have any old karma karma currently going on that for this year or
Is
whatever?
there something holding you from? You feel that you carry something unresolved, unhealed from any relationship with anybody? Does this resonate with you?
Yeah, it does a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so you have to make sure that gets healed. You know,
Okay.
make a list of all the people you said. Well, you know, I had this episode, this happened, and make sure this gets resolved.
What do I put their name on a piece of paper and have a white candle and burn it?
You can make them, put them on a piece of paper and think of everything that happened and forgive them. You forgive means detach. You detach yourself from those people, whatever they did. You know, you don't carry that energy with you. You release. Forgive, you release them in the universe. And today is the day of magic, the day to make your wish come true. And if today you said, do you have a wish for yourself that is important to you right now in this very moment?
The wish that I would have the business that I want. Yeah.
Okay,
That and
so
health. That and health.
okay, put it in the universe and said, okay, today I wish for this to come true. And I promise you, your wish will come true. Why? Because today is the day to wish. Today is the day to make things happen. The universe, the energy supports whatever intention you have. Plus, you're in the year 1, so you cannot get any better than this. This is the perfect time for you to make this happen. And you will make it happen. I feel like in the next number of weeks, you're already going to see things happening.
Oh, that's good. I keep seeing all the different, I do keep seeing all the different number combinations. Usually it's either
Like
two
what?
numbers or three numbers. The ones, the five, the twos, the eights, the threes, the fours. Yep.
So when you see them in like um, a combination of different numbers or the same number multiplying? Like, how you see them?
Well, I see them like on the clock. I'll see 444, or on license plates. I see 444, and then I see 12. Or I see 111. And then a letter and a number. So I see it like that.
Pay
But
attention, because those they have a meaning. There's a meaning, There's a meaning that involves the day when you can start, the month when you can start, the money that you can put in, the money that's gonna come back to you, So there's always a bigger meaning that we ignore paying attention to the messages that come to us, because whatever you see, there's a reason for you to see that specific number. You just have to associate the number with something. So do you have a business plan? Do you have already are you prepared to start the business already?
no, I really have to get a business plan together. You're correct. Yeah.
So make it happen in the next, I feel like by whatever the form is the 4 month. I won't be surprised if it will be April 4 when you're going to decide with something that relates to the number 4. I also think that 4 plays a role in the amount that you might invest. I also feel like 1 has a lot to do with you being in the year 1. I think that 2 has a lot to do with you might need an investor or somebody supporting you, or that you need to bring more energy into the business with the help of somebody to kind of promote the business or do marketing of your business. And you might probably, my sense is intuitively, you might need someone else who I feel is a man helping you. Somebody in talking about number 4 in the 40s. I might tell you something that you don't know yet. I see a man getting a little bit gray. He's around 40 something. I won't be surprised if he will be 44, by the way. And he is tall, brown light hair, and he very relatively fit. And this is somebody who knows business. And he might know how to promote your business, how to do a marketing for you. And this is somebody, I feel he even has a D or G name. I very clearly get information about who you will be working with to make your business a reality. You will not be alone into this. You need support.
Okay.
Talking about number 2, you think you're alone into this? Yeah, alone you will not know exactly where to start. Getting somebody on board, that person will help you to have a wonderful start.
Gotcha. Now, I was thinking I'm a life path 7, so I should have a business name that has a 1, a 5, or a 7, correct?
Yeah, and 7 means the planet Neptune of the metaphysics, has a lot to do with your intuitive mind, has a lot to do with the other realm, has a lot to do with the number of God, because 7 is the number of the divine. Has a lot to do with the pyramids, with the water, with the subconscious mind. So all of this. So think a little bit. So, but if you want to attract in your business more money, work on the number 4, because 4 is the 4 element of creation and means income, stability, money. So you can also use a number 4 for the business.
Okay, I'll find a way to put it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can combine here, use different energies to bring them together to create that kind of a. Number 3 is very creative also.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see who's going to help me get this together. This will be a
There's
good thing.
somebody helping you because you need somebody who's professional. You need somebody who knows how to start a business on the right foot, how to put the basics, that's what you need.
Okay.
I mean, you need that kind of a professional help.
Okay. Well, I'll be looking out for them. That's for sure.
And you need a business plan. I mean, I don't need to tell you because you know this, but
Yep.
I'm underlining the significance of a business plan, and make sure that business plan somebody is looking into it, who has a specialty in something like this, because you need to know how much you're going to put and how much you can get back. What are your
Sure.
revenues? So because you put so much effort, so much of your energy, the business is beautiful, and you want to make sure that what you invest comes back to you,
Right.
10 times fold. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be looking for this D or J or
D or
G.
David, Jack, John, something like that, is like somebody like that. It might be both initial in his name. Relatively tall man. He's a business guy, and he seems to be very helpful with the part that has to do with how to establish the business in itself, because the rest of the stuff you're gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah, the rest of the
Right.
stuff you'll be able to do it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Carmen.
Okay, my beautiful Barbara, thank you for calling me, and put your wish today. Set your wish in the universe, light a candle, write it down if you want, and open up your heart, look in the sky and say, that's it. My wish is going to be accomplished, and I'll see it manifesting in my life very soon. Use the energy of the day, because you have this 222 so powerful in your chart anyhow.
Right. Well, thank you so much.
I love you, my Barbara. Thank you for calling me. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye, my love. So yeah, today we were talking about the concept of karma, and I never had a chance to give you some tips about how to me I call this 5 action to clear all karma. First of all, you can clear something that is not identified. So you have to first discover what this is all about. And then you have to create, something that is called the good karma to compensate, to balance something that needs to be healed, to heal your wounds. And then you have to take different actions, because if you created something negative, you need to replace it with something completely opposite. And follow that divine path. All the negative karma can be restored, and because it needs to be restored in order for you to fulfill your destiny. But I can see that Leilani is calling me. I want to take a briefly. Hi, my beautiful Leilani. Are you still there? Can I talk to you for a second?
Hi, Carmen.
Hi, my angel. How's everything with you?
Oh, it's pretty intense, but I'm good. I just wanted to, since we only have a few minutes, what do you see for me on this very beautiful day?
On a
I feel like
magic
I'm
day, I
burning through
see
a lot
that
of karma.
finally you find a place for yourself. I see a younger person in your life, a little bit younger than you, that you're going to meet. I see you moving in a place with a person like lighter hair, that you might share a room, or like you might share like a property or a house or something. I see you starting a business, which I highly recommend for you to do it, because you're so good in what you do. You know so many things. You're such a healer, such a beautiful soul, and you deserve all of this. I want you to acknowledge how much you deserve. I know how many things into your life need to be healed, and try to heal. Bring all that beautiful light, that surrounds you, to fill your heart and warm your soul, and make you acknowledge how much you are worthy and how much you deserve all the good in the world to come into your life. And write on a piece of paper your wishes today and let them fly, and you fly yourself in a higher realm, to achieve all these beautiful dreams of yours, translate them into your reality. I really feel very confident that you're going to call me soon and give me extraordinary good news. I think your life is shifting, not because today is a magic day, but just because it's time for you to create this difference in your life, and because you deserve it, Leilani. You really deserve it. And I love you.
Thank you. I love you.
Okay. And I'm at the end of the show, everybody. Thank you for listening. And don't forget about your wishes. Today, February 22nd, 2022. What a magical day it is. And I'm Carmen Harra, OMTime Radio. I'll be with you next week. Same place, same time, OMTime Radio.